Today I'm going to be building a theme park with the most famous roller coasters the world has ever seen. This park will have some record-breaking coasters, some classic coasters, but definitely no coasters that are shit. So the first roller coaster we're going to build will be the world's tallest roller coaster, King Dakar. And yes, this thing is tall. Unlike me, I'm a short king. Guys, I just drank an energy drink. I have so much energy. Yeah, the movement speed's a little fast today. I feel like the Flash right now. So first we have to build up the station, and the next we're gonna take out a launch. And yes, this launch is really long. Almost as long as my straw hanging out of my backpack. I don't know what you guys thought I was gonna say. Ooh yeah, that is very long. That's what she said. So it starts to go up. So now the roller coaster is basically going like 90 degrees up. So we do need to rotate it a bit, just like that. Because there's this big top hat that you fly on over. Oh my goodness, I've hit the height limit. Gosh darn it. Alright, Roblox, take my money. Take my Robux game. Apparently, King Dakar is 456 feet tall, which means I have to buy another stupid game pass. Oh my god, bro. This game's draining my bank accounts. Before you know it, I'll be on the streets begging for bucks. Take my money. Bro, we hit the height limit? What the flip? Bro, I just spent so much money. I could have bought a Big Mac. Okay, now we're gonna finish off the top hat of the coaster. There we go. I can finally build. I finally feel like I have rights now. I feel free from slavery. Okay, now let's round out the top of the coaster. I gotta make sure both sides are perfectly symmetrical. Asymmetry really pisses me off. Okay, gotta have it perfect for the OCD. So now the roller coaster does a little turn right here. And then there's a really big hill to finish off the ride. And voila, the masterpiece is complete. All right, let's apply the paint. And that still looks like shit. I don't like that way that looks, that gap in the middle. It's kind of like there's a crack in the coaster. Kind of looks like a butt crack. Whatever, let's at least test this roller coaster out. All right, guys, we're finally riding King Dakar. This is gonna be nuts. Buckle up. Oh my goodness, that was fast. I felt like Usain Bolt riding that. Next up is one of the most popular coasters in the entire world. Some people even say it's their favorite coaster ever. And I actually rode this once, I agree. It is Steel Vengeance from Cedar Point. It's not the tallest or fastest, but it's absolutely diabolical. It goes over these hills so fast you feel like you want to fly out your seats. Yeah, it's pretty intense. So that is the next coaster I'd like to build. So Steel Vengeance, as you may know, is a hybrid coaster. And a hybrid coaster is a combination of wood and steel. Alright, so the roller coaster starts by, oh, I messed up the placement. There's not enough room for the station. It doesn't fit. That's what she said. Okay, there we go. We fixed the station finally. Alright, then there's just a few fun little hills right before the ride goes up the lift hill. Whee! Alright, and then we begin the lift hill. Oh, the game is being my biggest stop right now. Now we can go up the lift hill. Excellent. Alright, now the roller coaster is gonna go up. And then the top of the lift hill will be reached. Time for the steep drop. And guys, this drop is steeper than the 1930s stock market, okay? If you know a lot about history, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, this thing is steep and sharp, like my jawline, because I'm mewing. Okay, that's pretty cringe. Let's just focus on the roller coaster drop. So it's gonna start to straighten out a bit, and then it hits the bottom of the ground. Now, this is the craziest part of the roller coaster. When I rode this in real life, I was like, imagine me with a surprise Pikachu face, okay? I was like, it was pretty freaking nuts. There's just this little baby hill, okay? Just this little baby hill, right? You'd think, oh, it's a little hill. It's not gonna do anything. Bro, you feel like you're about to fly out your seat. Gosh darn it, I hope we have room for this. We're literally already running out of space. Bro, this map is so small. I've heard that before. All right, let's begin building the little curve, though. I think we can fit it in if we use some brain power. So there's this big old hill we gotta start building up to, so let's build up to that. Anyway, so the coaster does this little turn around. Oh, there are a few trees in the way. Let's cut these down. Vroom, I got my chainsaw out. Bro, I feel like the evil rich guy from the Lorax right now. Cutting down trees for money. But look, every tree I cut down, I get $1,600. All that money makes me feel less bad about the birds I just killed. Alright, we got another little helix here, and we're gonna guide the track back towards the lift hill. Alright, then the roller coaster goes up and does this crazy inversion. Alright, then it does this little turnaround. We have another inversion coming up. And then right here, we finally hit the brake run on the roller coaster. You think it slows down, you're like, oh, we're almost at the end. Well, from my real life experience, I can tell you, that is definitely not the case. This is the parts where gets real. Yeah, guys, the hills at the end of this thing are just so freaking fast. And bro, these last few bounces on the coaster are actually so insane. And then it's gonna freaking do it again. It just keeps happening over and over and over again. It kind of reminds me of when I eat donuts. I just can't freaking stop putting them in my mouth. And this roller coaster can't stop making a bunch of little hills right at the end. All right, it's a few more hills. And voila. That is Steel Vengeance, ladies and gentlemen. It actually doesn't look too bad. It looks a whole lot better than that crappy Kingda Ka I made. That thing looks like butt cheeks. All right, guys, let's test out the coaster. I worked so hard on this, so it better freaking work, or I'm gonna be very angry. Okay, let's ride the coaster. We just went through the little bumps, and hold on to your hats, cowboys. Or just your head if you're not a cowboy. Have fun. That was pretty good. There were a few parts that were a little slower than real life, and there were a few trees I hit my head on along the way. It's kind of sore right now, but besides that, that's a great coaster. We just have to ignore the concussions. I may have lost a few IQ points, but at least I had fun. Let's just clear out the trees before any guests ride this. We don't want any lawsuits now. I have no money for legal stuff. I already spent all my money on Robux. Alright guys, so as you can see, we built two famous roller coasters. Now it's time for the final famous roller coaster. And guys, when I say this thing is cool, it's literally cool, bro. Guys, I made a big mess up, like a big mistake. So I started building the next roller coaster, X2, and I forgot to record it. Well, guys, I will say, here's what it looks like. It's pretty beautiful, as you can see. It's one of the crazier coasters, and I rode that one in real life, too. All I have to say about it is, it's pretty freaking nuts. Man, I can't believe I didn't record me building it. I'm so freaking stupid! This one you kind of have to watch in the seat view. It works better. Yeah, guys, the real coaster actually does some flips and stuff on the track. It's insane. It does some absolutely wild stuff, so I tried my best to recreate it as closely as possible. Here we go. Alright guys, that was X2, one of the more famous roller coasters in the world. And guys, if you want to see a park with some famous coasters that you choose, leave a comment below and I'll try to build them in another park just like this. Anyways, if you made it this far, make sure to like and subscribe, and go watch this next video, you stupid idiots. Just kidding, love you.